George Santos has become the natural evolution of the Republican Party. Much like Donald Trump was not the cause of the Republican Party's problems, George Santos is not the cause of the GOP's problems, but both of those people were products of an ever-changing party. That is what the party had evolved into, right? Back in 2016, it became Donald Trump, and now here we are in 2023, and Santos is just the disgusting figure that the disgusting Trump thing evolved into now. It's a truly remarkable thing to witness this evolution in real time. Usually political parties will slowly change over the decades, maybe a century and a half before they really do an about-face to change completely what they originally started off as. It's not like evolution in the wild that takes millions of years. And now we're seeing it morph so quickly and so suddenly in just a matter of years. And Santos is that new evolution. And the reason I'm talking about this is because there was a headline from MSNBC by Michael Cohen. Not that Michael Cohen, just a Michael Cohen who works at MSNBC. And the title of the article was this: George Santos epitomizes the Trump-era Republican Party. And the reason I wanted to even talk about this story is because you didn't have to put Trump in the title. You didn't. The Trump-era Republican Party. You could have just said the Republican Party. And I think that's the trap that MSNBC always falls into, and they have since 2016, is y'all want to think that Donald Trump is the cause of every bad thing that's happened with the Republican Party. Like, before he came along, they were just totally normal dudes and dudettes, right? No! They were the party of liars. They were the party that lied us into an unwinnable war that went on for damn near 2 decades in Iraq and Afghanistan. They went to the UN and lied to their faces. Colin Powell did. They authorized torture knowing it was illegal. And y'all want to act like, nope, everything was normal before Trump came along. No! I'm flabbergasted by this. And I don't know if Michael Cohen got to pick the headlines. I've seen plenty of websites, that they write for. Usually they don't, so I'm not blaming him for this. And he doesn't talk too much about Trump in the article either. So I think that was a headline slapped on by MSNBC. A producer, an editor, whatever. But you can just say Republican Party, folks. Trump did not put the Republican Party on the path it's on. He was just one stop along the way. So is George Santos. They are both products of the natural evolution of the Republican Party into this horribly disgusting and terrifying creature. Same thing with Ron DeSantis. Same thing with Kristi Noem or Greg Abbott and Lindsey Graham. Mitch McConnell was a stop along the way. None of them are the cause of all the problems. They've steered it in slightly different directions, sure. But they didn't put it on that path. Now, the thing about Santos that, of course, gets under everybody's skin is the fact that the Republicans in Congress choose to do nothing about it, which is why he's the natural evolution. Had they gotten rid of him, had they seen this creature that had evolved into something else and said, oh, no, get away, you're not going to be part of our group here, then he wouldn't be the evolution, right? You would have gotten rid of the outlier, the mutation. But by embracing him, by accepting him, you are saying this is where we are headed. This is who we are going to be now. You need 2/3 of that body of Congress to vote to expel him from Congress. Republicans have 222 seats, Democrats have 212, and there is 1 vacancy. So you have 434 seats. You would need 286 votes to get him out of there, which means if you got every Democrat to vote for him, you only have to get 74 Republicans to vote him out of office. 74, that's it, out of 222. I'd think you could find that, right? But apparently not. You can't even find 74 decent Republicans out of a batch of 222 to vote this guy out of office. So you were embracing him, you were accepting him, and you were saying that this mutation is going to take hold. And in the future, we'll all be like that in the Republican Party. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.